welcome to class today. I'm Miss Aker, and I have a really fun Brain Smart Start for you today. It's called Shake It Out. We're gonna do a series of motions counting backwards, first from 8, then 4, then 2, then 1. So just follow along at home and we'll have fun getting our wiggles out, okay? So we're gonna count to 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now fours. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now twos. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now ones. 1, 1, 1, 1. Do it again. 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, ooh, I'm feeling good. I got all my wiggles out and I'm ready to read. What about you? Welcome to Reading Corner. We've been learning all about friendship. And you know what? When we have friends, we're bound to make mistakes or hurt their feelings. And one thing we're gonna have to learn to do is how we should apologize or say sorry. In today's book, How to Apologize, we're gonna learn just that. Let's get started. How to Apologize by David LaRochelle. Here's a horse and a chicken. How to apologize. Everyone makes mistakes. Whether you are big, crash, or small, do not touch. And when you've made a mistake that has hurt someone or something, the right thing to do is apologize. And that word means saying sorry. Apologizing can be hard, especially if the other person is mad. Have you ever felt mad? Yeah, felt that way too. Or if it's someone you don't like. He's got the kite wrapped around him and he's feeling kind of nervous, but he should really say sorry. But it's important to apologize anyway, even if that person owes you an apology too. This says, fly smells like garbage, PU, vote for B for class president. That is not nice. B stands for brainless, vote for fly, he's your guy. They are being not nice to each other. They both should say sorry. Your apology can be simple. Tell the other person you're sorry for what you did. And here's Giraffe. I'm sorry I borrowed your socks without permission. There's the socks. Don't make excuses. No, don't do this. I'm usually much more careful, but I had an itch on my knee and a mosquito flew down my throat and I was trying to avoid a dangerous looking crack in the sidewalk. And if your ladder wasn't taking up so much space, I wouldn't have bumped into it. That doesn't really sound like an apology. Yes, this is what you do. I'm sorry I knocked you over. That's much more simple. And be sincere. That means say it like you mean it. Here is not sincere. Mom told me I had to apologize for putting your doll in the fishbowl, or I can't go outside and play baseball, so I'm sorry. That's not sincere. Here is not sincere. Ha ha, I'm sorry I accidentally squirted you with the garden hose when you were weeding the flower bed, hee hee, but you have to admit you look hilarious, ha 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 ha. That's not nice, that's not sincere. Here's another not sincere. Look at the new glow-in-the-dark watch I got for my birthday, and I'm having a cupcake party on Saturday, and I'm sorry I sat on your violin, and guess who's going to be the star of the dance recital next week? Me. Oh, not very nice. Here is a sincere apology. I'm sorry I popped your balloon. I really am. You can also apologize with a note. And the sloth is reading it. Let's read it, turn it upside down. Dear Sloth, I'm sorry I stepped on your toes. I should not have been running so fast. snail. Oh my goodness. A snail running fast compared to a sloth, I guess so. Even if the mistake happened a long time ago, do you remember back in 1987 when I called you Pokey Pants? Yes, it's never too late to apologize. I'm sorry. Thank you. If possible, try to fix the mistake. So here, the penguin from before is putting a new roof on the alligator's house. But sometimes you can't fix it. In that case, you can still say you're sorry, then take steps to avoid making the same mistake again. We're very, very sorry. It might be difficult, but apologizing will make you feel better. More importantly, it will make the other person feel better. And that's why we apologize. The end. Wow, that was really great to learn all the different things that make apology sincere and make it simple. And I thought today that we could practice saying we're sorry with my friends that I have here to help me. I have Uni the unicorn and I have Teddy the bear. And we're gonna practice different ways that we can say sorry. So we're gonna be playing pretend. Do you like to pretend at home with your stuffed animals or your characters that you have? So over here, I have this little chart that I'm gonna go through, and it says all the different things that we can say to apologize when we make a mistake, break something, or hurt someone's feelings. It says, I hurt my friend's feelings. So we can say, I am sorry for, it was wrong because, next time I will, is there anything I can do? And that might help us from feeling kind of sad or mad to feeling more happy or making it at least a little bit better. Okay, so let's pretend that Teddy grabbed a toy from Uni like this. I want it. I want that toy. And Uni's like, no, you can't have it. Why did you do that to me? Okay, so what can Teddy say to Uni because he just grabbed that toy right out of her hand? He can say to Uni, let's put Uni here, I am sorry for grabbing that toy from you. It was wrong because you were playing with it. Next time I will ask, can I have that toy when you're done? And then Teddy can say, is there anything I can do? And Uni might say, well, you can give the toy back. Okay, but can I play with it when you're done? Sure. Yay, now they're happy again. Let's do another one, okay? So in this one, so here's Teddy playing and Uni's running around. Uni hit Teddy, oh my goodness, wah, wah, Teddy's hurt. What could Uni do to make her friend feel better? So let's think, what could Uni do? Let's set Teddy down. So Uni's gonna say, I am sorry for running around and hurting you. I wasn't looking where I was going. It was wrong because you were playing and I accidentally stepped on you. Next time I will look where I'm going. Or maybe Uni could say, next time I will run outside and not inside. And then Uni could say, is there anything else I can do to make you feel better? And Teddy might say, yes, we can play a different game together. One where we can both have fun together. Yay! And then they can go play. Okay, so you can get some characters like this at home, some of your stuffed animals, and you can practice saying, I'm sorry, and then next time I will, and is there anything I can do to make you feel better? That will really help you practice saying sorry when you make a mistake or you hurt someone's feelings. See if you can try that out with your friends or family at home. I hope you had fun reading the story with me, How to Apologize, today. I learned a lot, and I know that you're gonna have fun pretending with your characters at home, just like we did here today. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.
Kindergarten is great at Kansas City Public Schools. I know they have really good teachers. I know this is a great school.
They teach them stuff that I thought my kids would never be able to know at the age of 5.
Since deciding to send our kiddos to a neighborhood school, we've become even more of a part of our community.
Now is the time to enroll your future kindergartner for the new school year. Visit enrollkc.org today.
Good morning, friends, and welcome back. I'm Mrs. Gordon, and I am so glad you are here with me to learn new things. Today, we are going to continue to talk about place value with counting all the way up to 1,000. But I also want to show you what those numbers look like. Do you think you can help me count again today? So let's grab all of our materials and let's get started. Remember when we talked about place value and we counted all the way from units to thousands? We also have numbers with those golden beads. But before we use our number cards, let's count our golden beads again. Let's start with our units. 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units, 4 units, 5 units, 6 units, 7 units, 8 units, and 9 units. Remember, we stop at 9 before moving to the next category. What is our next category? Yes, tens. Let's count those together. 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens, 5 tens, 6 tens, 7 tens, 8 tens, and 9 tens. What do we do after we reach 9 tens? Yes, 100. Can you help me count? We have 100, 200s, 300s, 400s, 500s, 600s, 700s, 800s, then 900s. Once we've reached 900s, what is next? Yes, thousands. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, and then 9,000. Now that we've counted all of our golden beads, let's see if we can put the correct numbers with the number bead. Let's start with our units again. 1 unit. Then we have 2 units. Then 3 units, 4 units, 5 units, 6 units, 7 units, 8 units, then 9 units. Do you see your numbers 1 through 9? It's the same numbers that you've probably seen before. And we identified it with units. Let's see if we can do the same with tens. We have 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens, 5 tens, 6 tens, 7 tens, 8 tens, then 9 tens. What's different about these numbers? Yes, they have a 0 at the end. This again tells you which place value we are in. We have our units in tens. Do you think we can do the same with hundreds? Yes, let's try it. We have 100, 200s, 300s, 400s, 500s, 600s, 700s, 800s, and then 900s. Do you see the difference in these numbers? From the tens to the hundreds? Yes, we have another 0 at the end. There's 2 zeros in our place value of 100. Units, tens, hundreds. Now let's do thousands. I will set these on top of my 1,000 cubes. We have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, and 9,000. Do you see the difference in our numbers? Yes, it's 3 zeros this time. We have 3 zeros to tell us the place value that we are in for thousands. We have units, tens, hundreds, thousands. Look how big these numbers are. Do you think you could write them or even count them? How about you try? Wow, you counted all the way up to 9,000 again today. I hope that you had so much fun counting. And remember, grab your nearest adult. Show them what you can do with place value. Units, tens, hundreds, and thousands. Recognize the difference in our numbers. Tens had 1 0, hundreds had 2 zeros, our thousands had 3 zeros. Talk about all the numbers that you learned today, count them or write them. Until next time, I wish you well.
Hello, my name is Courtney Hawkins. I'm a parent of 4 children that are going here, well, 3 that are going here currently, and then 1 that is now in middle school. But we've been with Holiday Montessori since my oldest was in preschool. And probably one of my favorite things about this school is just the family environment. I love coming in the school and hearing, hi, Miss Hawkins, and then just the care of the teachers let you know that your children are well taken care of. And we've had some teachers, all of them have been really good teachers, and we've had some that have been really good at challenging and inspiring our kids. I had a teacher that noticed my daughter's advancements in reading, and she kind of pulled her aside and gave her additional work that kept her moving forward and kept her challenged.
Hello, my name is Sahara Hawkins and I am in the 8th grade. I am Harold Holiday alumni. I've gone here from the P4, which is a bit before kindergarten, all the way up to my 6th grade year. When I left Holiday Montessori, I felt really prepared to go to middle school because here at Holiday, I think their academics are very rigorous, and they prepare you for middle school because they give you due dates, they start giving you due dates and things like that. Assignments that are due weekly, which prepares you for middle school because there are assignments that are due weekly or daily. And then I just felt very prepared in general because they start doing less material and they start really just working on your communication within the middle school and how that transition is going to look like and what that transition is going to look like. So I just felt really prepared and like I was going to have a good transition in middle school.
We also have a teacher that my oldest son has right now that noticed some of his interests and encouraged him in that to do some research, thus combining the passion and the learning together. So we really are appreciating the teachers that our kids have had.
Hello, my name is Joshua and my grade is 5th.
My name is Micah and my grade is 1st. I like my teachers because they're nice.
I would say you should definitely join the Harold Holiday Montessori family because first, it's very opening and it's a welcoming environment. You have great teachers from all different backgrounds and they come in and they come to teach your child, but also just to help your child through life. They not only teach you like your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s, but they teach you motor skills and life skills that from a very young age that you may not think that an elementary school would teach you. And overall, it's a very diverse school in general, and it's in a good neighborhood.
Overall, I would encourage anyone that's considering coming to Holiday to come and just join this family environment of hands-on learning. And they've got great before and after school program. The LINK program is awesome. A big part of what contributes to that family environment. And we have a forward thinking and moving principal that it's done a lot with the school, changes in the school that improve the morale of the students and the staff here. So it's just a great environment to be in, and I encourage you to come and join the family.
Thank you for visiting Holiday Montessori School. If you'd like more information about our fine Montessori program, please call 816-418-1950 and we'll schedule a one-on-one tour with you. We look forward to sharing with you more about the great things that are happening here at Harold Holiday Montessori School.
Hey Kansas City, here is some amazing dressing, not stuffing, to go with your turkey dinner at Thanksgiving. Enjoy. What about that? Hey Kansas City, it's Chef Tom. And you know, we're doing a couple of shows just on some holiday specials, some favorite things that you can serve at Thanksgiving or Christmas, doesn't really matter. But one of my favorite things is homemade dressing. And here's kind of a funny thing. Homemade dressing and homemade stuffing, the only difference is that stuffing is what you put inside your turkey. We're going to start out with a couple ounces of butter in our nice hot pan. Now obviously we've gone ahead and we did a little bit of prep work ahead of time. We've diced up a lot of our stuff. We've got some celery and some onion here going in our pot first. And right off the bat you can smell how nice that is. Okay? Just gonna let that cook down for a minute or two. This particular stuffing that we're making right now, you can make a day or so ahead of time and put in the cooler and reheat it just before Thanksgiving. But the fact of the matter is, if you have any turkey stock or anything in here, you're gonna need to reheat that to 165 degrees, okay? We're just gonna let this cook up a little. We're gonna bump it up a little in temperature. And we're just gonna cook this until it's translucent, because we've got some other flavors that we're gonna put in here. So as this is cooking, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take some cooked pork sausage. We're gonna cut this up. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people put a lot of different flavors in their stuffing. This is just what I like in my stuffing. You know, yours can be different than this. But this is what I've been accustomed to for many, many years. We're just gonna get this sausage right in our pan with our celery and onion. And yeah, we're exhibiting some knife skills here. Yeah, we're doing a medium fine dice. Making sure our hand is in the claw position. Okay? Making sure that we are cognizant of the blade to the fingers. You never want either one to be too close to the other. We're just gonna give this a little stir. Our celery and onions are doing just fine. So here's the other thing. You can actually also make this just 15 minutes ahead of the meal. Okay? I'm gonna take and drain these apples real quick. And yep, I said apples. I like some apples and some raisins in my dressing. You'll notice that these apples were in some water. So what I did is I went ahead and I squeezed some lemon into the water, because that acid of the lemon keeps the apples from turning brown. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna toss in some raisins. I love a few raisins in my stuffing. We're just gonna keep moving this around. Now when it comes to the raisins, you're gonna want to just let this go for a minute or two so that those raisins have a chance to really get hot and soften up, okay? Everything's doing really nice. Now, this process does take 15 to 20 minutes to actually make this stuffing. And a lot of that is sauteing these first primary ingredients. Okay? So we're just taking our time. We're not in a hurry. One thing we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw some herbs and spices in here. I like some salt, pepper, thyme, rosemary, and sage. I think sage is real important because that's really one of the base flavors in your dressing. Okay. Now, all of a sudden, the aroma out of this pan is spectacular. Now, I like to put my parsley in right now, along with some fresh sage, because really I don't think you can get enough sage. But I'm going to tell you a funny story. A few years ago, I was trying to come up with a new herb tea for the restaurant. And I had a friend that had some sage, and I decided that I would make a nice herbal sage iced tea for the restaurant. With some organic honey, it would be really delicious. What I didn't realize is that if you eat or drink too much sage at once, it will poison you. So after a quick call to the poison center, I found that out. Needless to say, never too much sage again in my life. Now, in our pan, we are looking amazing. Right now, I'm going to take and put a drop of chicken stock in here. And all we want is a little bit, because we want to make sure that all of our celery and carrot and onion just gets a little touch of boiling action. Come on in, get a look at that. That's exactly what we want. This is boiling so nice right now. In just a minute, we're going to add the rest of our stock to this and let it get hot. But we're going to go ahead and let that cook for just a second, just the way it is. Wow, it smells so good. All right, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the rest of the stock. And we're just going to let this get hot. Okay, we're not going to really boil it. And as that's getting up to temperature, what we're going to do is we're going to get our 2-inch hotel pan onto the block. We're going to grab our croutons and put them in. Now, what we did earlier today was we went ahead and took hot dog buns and just cubed them up, and we're using them for stuffing. Because the fact of the matter is, it's what we had around. You don't have to go out and buy any fancy crouton mix. You don't have to go out and buy stuffing mix. Check your freezer for bread. Take it out, thaw it out, dice it up, throw it in the oven with some garlic, some butter, salt, pepper, and you have amazing croutons that you just seasoned yourself for stuffing. I'll tell you what, when we come back, we're going to go ahead and we're going to mix this up. We'll be right back.
I chose manual because it's challenging and fun, and it can help me with college.
I chose manual because I wanted to get a jump start in my career with culinary arts.
I chose manual to acquire skills I'd use in real life.
I chose manual because I want to be an ER doctor, and being an EMT is my first step.
Kickstart your future today at Manual Career and Technical Center. Manual is open for all 11th and 12th grade students in both Kansas and Missouri. Learn more today at enrollkc.org/manual or call 816-418-5200.
Hey, Kansas City, so if you look at our pot on the stove right now, our liquid is just starting to boil for our dressing. And I keep trying to slip and tell you stuffing. This is dressing because it's going on the side of the bird. And the reason that I personally don't do stuffing is because when you make stuffing, you have to make sure that that stuffing in the bird gets up to 165 degrees. And when you do that, a lot of your exterior meat on the bird, like the breast and stuff, really dries out. Because if you're running the middle to 165, you're running the breasts to a very solid 180, 185. And that's just drying out that meat, okay? Just my 2 seconds on the platform. I don't care to stuff a bird. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take some of this liquid and we're gonna get it right in our stuffing mix. Look at that. Now, oh my goodness gracious. This is amazing. And here's the funny thing. Now, you're just moving it around in there. Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna let the croutons go ahead and pick up that nice liquid that you just poured in. You got all your seasoning in here. And you can see these croutons are getting wet quick. You want to get these onions, celery, and carrots, and raisins all turned in here real nice. Okay? You can see we still got a little bit of liquid running around our pan, and that's fine. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to transfer this into a smaller pan. We're going to give this pan a spray with some vegetable spray. The person washing your pots and pans will thank you for that. Now, we're going to take our time. We're just going to move this over. Okay? Look at that. Our pan is so nice and full. And what we're going to do is when we start this, we're actually going to go ahead and cover this with plastic first and then foil, and we're going to put it into our oven. And before we do that, we're going to clean up a little so that we can go ahead and get this into the oven and out of the oven and ready for you. We'll be right back.
I chose manual because it's challenging and fun, and it can help me with college.
I chose manual because I wanted to get a jump start in my career with culinary arts.
I chose manual to acquire skills I'd use in real life.
I chose manual because I want to be an ER doctor, and being an EMT is my first step.
Kickstart your future today at Manual Career and Technical Center. Manual is open for all 11th and 12th grade students in both Kansas and Missouri. Learn more today at enrollkc.org/manual or call 816-418-5200.
All right, Kansas City, we have got this dressing ready to get covered up. We're going to cover it and we're going to get it in our oven. So, here's an interesting thing. When I'm working with something like this, I like to cover it with plastic first. And the reason that we're covering it with plastic first is to hold that moisture. Okay? There we go, look at that. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our foil and we're going to cover it with that. Okay? Just going to get this on here nice and tight, just like we did the plastic wrap. You don't want the plastic wrap sticking out from under your foil. Okay? And this baby's going to go in the oven. I need you to watch your hands because the bottom of this pan is hot because your liquid is practically boiling. Now that we got that in there, let's go ahead and just take 1 minute. We've got our sanitation towel here. Let's wipe up the station a little. Okay, because we're not going to need this board anymore. Remember, when we sanitize, our sanitizer solution is 200 to 400 parts per million. Okay? Start up here in the corner. Just give this baby a good wipe. You know what? We just sanitized our knife. You can go away. Now, we get to here. See this cord? We want to keep everything clean, okay? We want to do the best job we can keeping our equipment clean so that it looks new. And that goes for your kitchen as well. Okay, we're gonna set this guy over. We're just gonna finish wiping the chef station down. There we go, nice and clean. Guess what? Through the magic of TV, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull that stuffing out.
I chose manual because it's challenging and fun, and it can help me with college.
I chose manual because I wanted to get a jump start in my career with culinary arts.
I chose manual to acquire skills I'd use in real life.
I chose manual because I want to be an ER doctor, and being an EMT is my first step.
Kickstart your future today at Manual Career and Technical Center. Manual is open for all 11th and 12th grade students in both Kansas and Missouri. Learn more today at enrollkc.org/manual or call 816-418-5200.
All right, Kansas City, we've been wrestling with this dressing for a little while now. It's been in the oven. We're about to take it out and have a look and get it on some plates and see what you think. Ooh, is that warm? Kansas City, I don't know if you can see it, but we got a pumpkin pie in that oven that's just about there. So, here we go. Let's get this baby unwrapped. I suggest using a towel, a hot pad holder, okay? This is exceptionally hot. Oh my goodness. You need to see this. This is what stuffing should look like, even if it's dressing and not stuffing. Look at this. That is gorgeous. Now, me personally, I like getting all the plastic off my pan right away because it's harder later to get that off when it's in the dish room, okay? Now, I wish you could smell this because it absolutely smells amazing. We're gonna turn this up just a little in here, see? Oh, look at that. That is the dressing that I'm looking for at my Thanksgiving every single time. I think it looks amazing. There's so many amazing smells in there. You can smell the sage, the onion, the celery. Oofda. There's an old Scandinavian saying for you, oofda. But it looks delicious. Let's get some on a plate. Let's see how we're looking. I tell you what, I think that's beautiful. We'll get a second plate out here real quick. Honest to goodness, Kansas City, that's what your dressing should look like right there. Hey, I really enjoy doing this series for you. And I know that very often we talk about the school here at Manual, and I'm not going to let today go by without doing that. Here at Manual, our students learn to make dishes like this every single day. They learn everything about hygiene, whether it's hygiene for themselves or the kitchen around them. They learn a lot of soft skills about how to speak to people, why it's important to be on time, how to interview for a job. You know what? This is a great school, Kansas City, and if you've got a student that's a sophomore, look into getting them into the program next year as a junior. They can do 2 years here as a junior and a senior, and we'd love to have them. I'm going to tell you what. Coming up, we have competitions where we're going to be baking and we're going to be doing hot food. On the hot food side, we're going to be doing a airline chicken breast with rice pilaf and a green vegetable. But the thing is, when the student starts the competition, they start with a chicken and dry rice. You know, vegetables that aren't cleaned or pared yet. And they need to exhibit their education and their skills to make that into a reality of the airline chicken breast dinner. And then when it comes to the baking, they have to make dinner rolls, they have to make cookies, they have to make some cakes. And so it really, truly is something that teaches them a lifetime skill. Hey, I could go on and on about how great our school is, but Manual Career Technical Center really is a great school. Listen, Kansas City, I would love to have you make this dressing. I would love to have you take a picture of it, send it to me at tbelisle@kcpublicschools.org. I hope you have a great holiday season.
We're happy to have you visit our family here at Northeast Middle School. My name is Principal Schriever, and I am the principal here at Northeast Middle School. We serve students in the 7th and 8th grade in the historic Northeast neighborhood in Kansas City.
Welcome to Northeast Middle, the home of the mighty Titans.
Welcome to Northeast Middle. Transitioning to middle school is exciting, but it can also be scary. But that's what we're here for. I teach student success skills, a class where students get in touch with their emotions and learn how to stay on task in their courses.
Hello, my name is Mirna Naya. I am the parent liaison at Northeast Middle School. I communicate with parents, legal guardians regarding school information, events, school advisory committee, and more. I love interacting with students' families every day.
Hello and welcome. My name is Christine Dismay, and I teach geography and economics here at Northeast Middle School. We have a safe and nurturing environment in our classrooms. Your student will enjoy learning here.
Hi, I'm Laura Culp. I'm an 8th grade math teacher. Welcome to 8th grade. We offer advanced courses in all core subjects. Learning here is fun and rigorous because we care about our students and their academic experience. Northeast Middle School students are successful and prepared for high school.
AVID, which stands for Advancement via Individual Determination, is a college and career readiness program. Students develop the skills they need to be successful in college starting in middle school. Most students continue their AVID course throughout high school with the same group of peers.
Hi, I'm Mr. Fleming, and I teach PE and health at Northeast Middle School, and we have a wide range of electives including choir, band, orchestra, visual arts, creative writing, and much more.
Hello, my name is Kenneth Moore, and I teach 7th, 8th grade choir. Our goal is to ensure our students get the very best academic opportunities. Our students maintain a well-rounded experience.
Northeast Middle School is truly a diverse environment. We have scholars from all over the world, and we have as many as 30 languages spoken in our building at any given time. To celebrate the diversity in our building, we host an international festival so our scholars can get a true taste of the world.
Hi, I'm Ben Jonte. I'm the art teacher at Northeast Middle School. Project Lead the Way, one of our electives, provides our students with hands-on, real-world learning. This will give them experience in growing industries like computer science, design, and robotics.
Hello, I'm Ms. Shepard, and I'm the athletic director here at Northeast Middle School. Here at Northeast Middle School, we offer a variety of sports for boys and girls, including basketball, track and field, soccer, wrestling, swimming, cross country, flag football, cheerleading, and volleyball.
Thank you for taking the time to visit with us today here at Northeast Middle School. To learn more about our campus or to request a personal tour, please call 816-418-3400. We look forward to sharing with you more of the exciting things occurring at Northeast Middle School.
Welcome to Foreign Language Academy, Kansas City one and only emerging school for Chinese and Spanish.
We are so happy to have you visit FLA. I'm Dr. Joel Ramsdale, the principal of Foreign Language Academy. We are the region's only international baccalaureate school that is authorized as a primary years program, as well as being in candidacy for our middle years program. We look forward to sharing more about our school with you.
Bienvenidos al cuarto grado. Immersion is the best way for a student to become fluent in a foreign language.
At FLA, we have a strong sense of community. Our parent-teacher organization meets monthly and organizes different events and activities such as Arts Night, where students can showcase their artwork and also enjoy live performances by students.
Each year, the 8th grade Spanish student fundraise to help support a trip to Costa Rica.
Children at FLA have an advantage, learning English as well as a foreign language. This will prepare them for not only being in the classroom, but beyond.
When our families join FLA, they select a school for their kids that is elementary and middle school. Our students are able to experience the full immersion program since kindergarten all the way to 8th grade.
Thank you for joining us on this virtual tour. We appreciate it. If you would like to learn more about Foreign Language Academy or schedule a personal tour, please call our school phone number, which is 816-418-6000. We look forward to sharing all of the great things that we're doing here at the Foreign Language Academy with you.
Imagine a school that shares the traditions and pride of ancestors past, centered around African history and culture. Welcome to African-centered college prep. With a high level of academic rigor, AC Prep develops bright, creative leaders in a nurturing, secure environment. A free public school, AC Prep serves scholars pre-K through 8th grade. With sports, debate, music, robotics, and more, AC Prep is creating amazing students. Enroll today. Learn more at enrollkc.org/ACPrep.
Lincoln Middle.
At Lincoln Middle School, students discover their talents and passions, where teachers plant the seeds of lifelong learning.
I am Lincoln Middle.
Where excellence is nurtured. Students develop the skills to be successful in school, career, and beyond.
Je suis Lincoln Middle.
Lincoln Middle is the public school where your child will thrive and grow. Open a world of possibilities. Apply today. Learn more at enrollkc.org/Lincoln Middle.